Hello, this is Selwa and Sophia, and we're here to present part 3 of the project.
Hello.
So let's initialize the tables first. We'll log in. The first part is to ensure that it catches if someone's trying to enter two different passwords. So we'll make this 3 characters and this 4, whatever. And then they try to register. It says the passwords you entered don't match. Please try again. So now if someone tries registering, let's just do ABC, ABC. So it confirms that the password is right, and 21. It'll let you register. I'm gonna log out so I can show you the login too. So if this is a correct username, but if I enter the wrong password, it'll just say invalid password, not invalid username and password. If I enter the wrong username, but the right password, it'll say invalid username. And if they're both wrong, it'll say invalid username and password. Now we're actually gonna log in to get into the queries. Okay, Sophia will start with the first one.
Okay, so I had query 2, which is list the users who post at least 2 jokes that are posted on the same day. One has a tag of X and the other has a tag of Y. So I will select that and say find. And then I can type in the 2 jokes. So if I say one has funny and one has pun, find the tag pairs. So if I go back to browse, no one appeared on that joke, but if I post 2 jokes today, one has a tag pun and the other has a tag funny, and I do that search again, we should come up, which we do.
Okay, you want to.
So if I go back, so that's the second query, and so she did the third query.
Okay, should we go over the code first?
Yeah. So query 2, yeah. Sorry, we have a lot of queries in here. Yep. Okay, so select user from user where user ID is in, so we do a whitelist pattern. And then I just say so I do a join between two tag tables and 2 joke tables, where I say the poster IDs are the same, so the same person posted it, and the IDs are not the same, so the 2 jokes aren't the same. They're not finding the same tags on 2 different jokes. They have to find the 2 different tags on 2 different jokes, and the date has to be the same. And then the ID for T has to be the same as the ID for I, and same for R and J. And then the tag for this one has to be tag 1, and the tag for this one has to be tag 2, because we passed tag 1 and tag 2 into the query. It should return the list of users.
Okay, so I did the third one on the list, which is technically the second one here. So query 3, list all jokes posted by user X such that all the comments are either excellent or good for these jokes. So if we do find that, and then it takes you to another page to select a user. So let's just do me. And if we expand this joke, all the reviews are excellent on that joke. And then let's find another user where the reviews are excellent and good. So here, all of Aaron's reviews are excellent. So it's supposed to print that. Oh, she's the first one, and it does. And then if I comment right now on that joke, and I put a good review. Oh, well. Well, because it says excellent and good. So just so I show it gets the good reviews too. So if I now there's a good review on there too, and it should still print it because there's 3 excellent and 3 good. And now if I show the code for that right here, yeah, it's in get query 3. Since we're returning jokes, it's in the jokes DAO, yeah. So we're selecting here, I'm doing a blacklist right here. So it's finding all the jokes where there's a join between a reviews and a jokes table. So where the joke ID equals the review ID, and then the user IDs or the joke ID for that review, and then the rating is not equal to excellent and the rating is not equal to good, and it blacklists these people. So I'm selecting the ID that's not in there, but this would actually also choose jokes that don't have any reviews. So I added this statement in here to only choose the jokes that are in the actually have reviews. So they are in the reviews table. And then I also did query 4, which is list all the user, no, this one, list the user who posted the most number of jokes since 3/1/2018. So it's either going to post 1 user, or if there's a tie, it'll post 2 users. Since we just posted a bunch of jokes on mine, it's gonna show me. And if we go back, see my profile, we'll see that I have 4 jokes and 3 of them have been posted after 3/1/2018. The second most would be Musa, so this joke and this joke, they're by the same user, and he only posted 2, so it's only going to show me. And then the query for that is in user DAO, since we're selecting users right here. So what I'm doing is I'm selecting the max number from, I'm counting all the jokes that each user, the number of jokes that each user posted since that date, and then it picks the largest number from there. If there is a tie, it'll pick those 2 jokes, and I can show that, but I'd have to log out. So let me just check Musa's password. Okay. We don't lose anything when we log out because we're not reinitializing the tables. Oops, invalid. Let me just check the password one more. Here. And then if I log in as him and post a joke right now, and then I search that again, it'll post me and Musa because we're tied at the most number of jokes. And then the next query is this one: list the other users who are befriended by both users X and Y. So if we do Aaron, actually, if you try to do the same user and you run it, it tells you please choose 2 different users. So now if I do Aaron and me, these 2 people are befriended by both of us. And you can't see someone's friends unless you're logged in. But if we look at the hard-coded data in the favorite friends DAO, we'll see that I'm friends with Root, and Aaron's friends with Root, and then Aaron's friends with or Queen Deebs, and I'm friends with Queen Deebs. So it listed both of those. And then the next one is for display. Oh, I have to look at the query. Forgot about that. Not 10, not 9, 6. All right. Oops. Here, 5. Select star from user. Okay, so I'm selecting the users who are in, so it's a whitelist here. And then I'm selecting the friend ID from, I'm checking if it's equal to the friend ID. So I'm seeing which friends are common among this user, which is what what is being passed in, so what they're choosing from the drop-down menu, and this user. And the next one is display the users who never posted any excellent jokes. And in this case, we're defining excellent jokes as jokes having at least 3 excellent reviews. So that means if they haven't posted any jokes at all, they've never posted any excellent jokes. So that's the user we just created. When I went through the registration, they don't have any jokes, so it's listing them because they don't have any excellent jokes. And the same thing as with Dr. Lu, he doesn't have any he doesn't have any jokes at all, but it's still listing him. The rest of these never posted any excellent jokes. We only have 2 users who posted excellent jokes. So Aaron, if we expand this joke, it has 3 excellent reviews. And then me, if we expand this joke, also 3 excellent reviews. So if we look at it one more time, it's not listing me or Aaron here. We're the only 2 users who have excellent jokes. And then the way this query works, so it's a blacklist, a whitelist within a blacklist. So first, getting the user ID for all the users who actually have posted 3 or more excellent jokes, or not, who have posted an excellent joke, which means it has 3 or more excellent ratings. So I'm checking the rating. I'm checking if the joke ID is in this query, which is finding the users who actually posted 3 or more, who have 3 or more excellent reviews. And then I'm choosing the users out of there who didn't post 3 reviews. And since I'm choosing from the user table, it also prints the users who never posted any jokes at all. Now Sophia will continue.
Okay. So my first one was the display all of the users.
Technically, it's your second one because she also did
Yeah.
first list the users who post at least 2 jokes.
Who never posted a poor review. So if I find all of those, it just like the people who never posted an excellent review had to include the people who never posted a joke. The people who never posted a poor review have to be included in this list. So I'm selecting from user because that contains all of the users that exist, even if they don't exist in the review table. And I'm selecting all of the reviews from the review table where the rating is poor and the user ID is the same. So I'm using a no witness pattern here. I'm saying find all of the users where none of the reviews they posted have been poor. And that is the same for if they haven't posted poor reviews at all. And so Salwa has never posted a poor review. If I go to Shafiq's joke and comment on his joke as Salwa that this is poor, comment. Oh, shoot.
So technically, we can log out and log
Yeah.
me again.
Okay. So now if I comment on this one,
you can expand instead of copy.
Yeah. So if I post a poor review, I go back, never posted a poor review. I'm not on that list. Salwa isn't on that list anymore because she posted a poor review. And that was a simple no witness. So the next one is all users who posted some reviews, but each of them is poor. So all of the reviews that they have ever posted have been poor, which is no one. If we go to user DAO. So where there exists no rating that person has posted that is anything other than poor. So can we sign in as someone else?
Anyone?
Well, has Dr. commented on anything?
I know he hasn't posted any jokes. Let's see if he. Oops. I think he has. Yeah, he's commented on joke 7 with a fair review. Should we change that to poor?
Yeah.
But then we'd have to run it again. It's okay. We'll run it again. Okay. So we can log in as anyone now, right? Okay. It's gonna open it down here. This is kind of fast compared to other laptops, so there. Okay.
So since we made all of the reviews that Dr. Liu posted poor, then that user showed up, but none of the other users, even the users that haven't posted any reviews, they don't show up because they have not posted any reviews, and it said only the ones that have posted some reviews. So that is query 8, and then query 9, display users such that every joke they posted so far has never received any poor reviews. So that is all of these. So if we expand Root's joke here, these do not have any poor reviews. And if we go back and expand the other joke, this one does not have any poor reviews. It doesn't have any reviews at all. So Root belongs in that list, same with the rest of them. So if we go to user DAO and look at that one, that's query 9. So select from, I'm using a no witness pattern inside a whitelist. So a whitelist, and then this is a no witness pattern, and then where exists, so I'm using a witness pattern. So I'm looking for any joke that has a poor comment, and if it has a poor comment, then I disinclude that user from the entire list. So then if no joke exists that has a poor comment, then that user belongs in the list. So that's query 9.
Okay, and then query 10, we both worked on it together. So, okay. Of course, it was the hardest one, took us like a million days. List the users who gave each other an excellent review for every single joke that they posted. So right now it's printing Roger Rabbit and Debbie White. If we go to Roger Rabbit's profile, he's posted one review, expand that. Debbie White gave him an excellent review. If we go to Debbie White's profile, and she only has one joke, and Roger Rabbit gave her an excellent review. And then right now, I'm gonna log in as Sophia. Oops. Right now, Root, if we go to Sophia's profile, we can see that she has 2 jokes, and on both of those jokes, Root commented excellent. this is the first one. And then the second one, he gave her an excellent comment. But he has 2 jokes that he posted, and Sophia gave him an excellent comment on the first one, but she didn't give him an excellent comment on the second one. So it's not showing them yet. But if we go in, because we're logged in as Sophia, and we post an excellent comment on this joke, on Ruth's joke, now she gave him an excellent comment on all his jokes, and he gave her an excellent comment on all her jokes. So if we do that, it lists Sophia and Ruth. Okay, and we're gonna go over the query. Okay, so here it's kind of confusing, but we'll do it. Okay, so it's split into 2 parts. We're doing a join between 4 tables, so two copies of the joke table and 2 copies of user. We're checking if the user ID, the user who posted the first joke is in. So we're selecting the user ID who reviewed that joke. We're checking if those are equal. We're checking if it's in there, and this is basically counting the number of these lines up to here is counting the number of excellent reviews that user 2 posted on user 1, all of user 1, or on user 1's jokes. So if let's say user 2 gave user 1 an excellent review on 2 jokes, this is going to return 2. And then we're checking if it's equal to the total number of jokes that user 1 posted. So we're checking if this count is equal to this count. Since a user can only comment on a joke once, and it's a primary key, that means for every single, if the total number of jokes for user 1 is equal to the total number of jokes, or the total number of excellent reviews that user 2 commented on user 1's jokes, that means it's in the list. That means user 2 commented on all of user 1's jokes, and they're all excellent reviews. This is for the first part. The second part, we're flipping it. So we're checking if user 1 gave user 2 excellent reviews on every single one of his or her jokes. So it's the same thing. We're just, since U1 and U2 are technically constants because we're using them in 2 different select statements, throughout this whole part from here to here, they're not changing. Once you get back to the next iteration, that's when they change. So here we're flip-flopping it. We're checking that for user 2 gave user 1 excellent reviews, or user 1 gave user 2 excellent reviews on all his jokes, and we're also doing it by counting. So these 2 parts are very similar. It's just that we're flip-flopping the users. But the user is constant, so we're comparing 2 users at once. And that's pretty much it for this query. You want to add anything?
No, thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, it was a good semester and we learned a lot. Thanks.